Yo, 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 we live. Play a sound.
You better not ask for nothing. 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 Feeding you greatness, everything you need. Pull up to the table and fulfilled you'll be. We got the last week for the culture and what's trending. Foolishness and friends, everything in between. But y'all not listening when we say don't ask for nothing. Whatever you need,
anything, everything, all things,
you'll be fulfilled right here. Tune in, turn up.
Turn up. Turn up.
What's good, everybody? It's King. It's
Yo,
Ish.
Chief.
This is We Have That at What's good, brother? What's up with you?
What's going on? I'm actually up today. I'm chipper.
That's what's up.
Sun was shining. A little breeze coming through.
Ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing like it. Y'all had cool weather?
Yeah, it was a cool little 60 degrees. It's probably like 59 when the sun's going down.
Yeah, we doing like a summer, wintry type.
A little cold and flu season, John.
Can't keep up. I went out to this event this past weekend and the dude had on, he was fully dressed, long sleeve, sweatpants, and his toes was out. Ball of confusion, I would say. So,
See, right now, the way I'm dressing right now is like I got the hoodie, but I got on shorts, but I got on long socks, and I probably still got on. Like, I ain't got my toes out though.
Okay.
But I'm definitely like hoodie and shorts because it's like, bam. That's the type of way. That's where we at right now.
Okay. It's a mixture. What's up, crew? What's up, people?
Yo, yo, yo. What? Oh yeah, I know the people want to know. Money on the way. I promise y'all. Yeah, yeah.
What up,
Divine
Dad?
Brian, Dev's always checking in on the boys. And
We
Moni,
appreciate you.
the folks want to know. Oh yeah, Moni, she on the way, y'all. Don't worry, cause we know y'all missing y'all Mo to the knee.
Mo is on the way.
You know that's the diva of the crew, so she gotta be fashionably late. Y'all like my new spotlight.
I don't like it. There's always a song on my heart.
That's funny. Hey, so y'all, I guess y'all want to know why we named the episode this. This is going to be a funny subject, but we insisted that Moni introduced that subject, so we.
We'll get there.
Cause she was hype. She was too hype, so we gonna get there. So, Skin, what happened good this week?
Yeah, I'm thinking like what good happened. I did like some volunteer work with like it wasn't I wasn't feeding the homeless. I worked with kids, some football kids. It was a cool experience.
That's dope.
With some 7 versus 7 football. That was fun. It was a different experience.
You played too?
I helped out there, helped them.
What? That was a genuine question.
I know it was. I barely knew what the heck was going on, but yeah, I was just out there helping a friend. So it was fun.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm ready to get back out here too with this summer. I'm ready to enjoy the weather because winters be brutal over here in these parts. So like, ah, yeah. Okay, so it's just me right now. So everybody, when y'all get a chance, go follow me on Instagram. Jeesh, y'all know 2 underscores. No, I don't know what's going on, y'all. We having technical difficulties, but we about to get into the N word. That's the topic that I want to talk about because until my folks get back. So the question was, I mean the subject is the N word, which is like in between the Latinos and the Spanish folks. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that they could say it as well.
He being gone.
Yeah, you left and they put me on the screen and I had to like hold it down and I
Oh
just
mercy! What in the hell?
okay. So we talking about the N word right now.
Oh
So
no.
oh my god.
What did you say?
Oh no, we were talking about the Latinos saying the N word too, and you know, are basically like them saying it too. And I do have an opinion about that because like I do run into that a lot, where they, you know what I'm saying, where they feel like they're, ethnic group and they're colored as well, so they feel like they can say it. And it's like, no, you cannot. I'm offended. If anybody that's not black is just slanging around the N word comfortably, I'm going to be offended. If you're Spanish, Latino, if you whatever, if you're not black, blackity, black, y'all, a little teaspoon or something, your daddy better be black or something. Like,
Listen. Okay.
that's
Go
how I
ahead.
feel. That's how I feel about it, honestly. Like, it's the same. People get around you, they get comfortable, they try to check your temperature and see if they can say it or if they can. No, I don't want to hear nobody who's not black saying it.
What do y'all think about people outside of being black saying the N word? Like, do Latinos get a pass? Latinos are black, is the argument. So, I don't know. I'm pretty laxed with stuff like this. I'm pretty lax. Like, I don't know what to say. I don't agree or feel as though it can't be said by for multiple reasons. If I were to call you
Bleep or a bleep, I'll be shooting at people. Let's keep that energy. Yeah, I mean, I just feel like I don't use racial slurs that only I feel like I don't even know them first of all, so it's like 'cause I don't speak Spanish like that. So I know it's only one I know is punta or whatever. Like I don't just be or whatever. I don't know what other ones they got, but I don't just be doing that. I just feel like, but I mean, I get it. People get around certain black people and they be like, oh, they allow it, so that's cool when you with them. But I'm not them. Like, don't.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
think
that
that
black
lines
guy.
can be blurred. I think lines can be blurred with that, and so that there's no confusion, don't say it.
Yeah,
That's it.
I recently ran into a white lady who was like, "Yeah, I got cousins that's black, so I say it all the time. Like that don't. I'm like, well, you say that shit with around your cousins, but don't say that shit around me. Like I don't. And I'm also a person. Look who just popped in.
If the devil ain't trying to keep me, what up, DMX?
Look at Moni with her Morticia tees. Come on,
and she's back.
Leaving Adams and the
looking at the Bentley Band, Sega, Balenciaga, Moni back, and all you bitches fuck. Wow.
Bookie, boop. All right, my bad.
I interrupted the whole conversation. There was a whole thing going on.
That's how you make an entrance. That's how you do it. That's the
y'all. Oh,
that's the diva.
Y'all talking about my people. I see the
We're having a whole serious convo, and you came in with
that.
It did came in rapping Cardi B.
go ahead, Deej. I have a word to say about that. That's mad funny. But go ahead.
Okay, so yeah, so well, basically, let's get into the comments actually, because me and Skeen was saying he was kind of lax about other races saying the N word. I said your daddy better be at least black, or somebody got to be black to say the N word. For me. And then we was talking about how I had a white lady also who felt like because she had black relatives that even though she was not black at all, she felt like she could say it because she had like adopted black relatives.
Mhm.
And I was like, well, when you with your adopted cousins, you could if they let you do that, that's cool. But I'm not that one. Like,
She
why
was
show my?
what?
She was a white lady, but she was saying like her defense was her defense was
Was
that
the relatives who were adopted?
they were fully black, but she felt like because those was her cousins that
No,
she could.
I don't even know my perspective on this shit because it's a real thing. So I grew up in like a mixed kind of neighborhood. I think I've said this before. There were different races, but it was like we were poor. That was the connect. When we were younger, the black kids, the Spanish kids, the white kids, we were all running around nigga, 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 nigga. It was nothing when I was younger because we were just all chilling. So it was like, this is what we do when we hang out. As I got older, I had to be more mindful. So one of my best friends is white. We grew up together. We was niggering when we were younger.
Not to her. Jesus
Not
Christ.
niggering, niggering. That's a hard thing to say. We were niggering.
Okay.
Whatever. So as we got older, like definitely like it never really came up to be a big thing, but there were periods where I'm like, nah, that's weird. I'm like, I don't think you should say it. But then I also don't like, I don't say it as much, or I'm mindful of when I'm speaking to her because I feel like when I'm speaking to her, if I'm, whatever, this is how we grew up, then that means that I'm letting you know it's okay for you to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like there had to be a dial back. There had to be like some sort of conversation, something. But I still am like, yeah, that's my nigga. I know her since 5th grade.
Right.
Right.
Like it's like I don't know. It's
And
weird.
now them white kids is fighting, talking about I grew up saying it. That's
Yeah.
part of my
And that's how they be.
And
And it's
I
like
would never tell her to do that. I would be
Yeah.
like, "Yo, don't go anywhere and do that shit." I don't like. There's nothing I could do about that. If you were
She
me,
probably
like,
knows
I
better.
told you not
I'm
to do
thinking
that
that
shit.
she knows better.
And
Yeah.
then me, I also get the people who are like they grew up, like you said, grew up in the neighborhood, and a lot of the time they roll off the tongue naturally. But it's like I feel like if you grew up in a neighborhood, you should be even more mindful, even more educated about
You
that.
know where
Because
when you go somewhere, check yourself.
yeah, or but even not even that, just you should be educated or have if you grew up around that somebody or you should have known, but you know what I'm saying, you should respect it more than wanting to say it, like you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah.
you should be like, okay, I grew up around people, like I know black people, I respect black people, like what they went through, I didn't go through, but I still grew up around that, so I have a knowledge and a respect for it to not say it, not to be like, oh, I grew up around black people, so I can slang it. Like, no, that's not how it happened. But let's
Yeah.
get
Chinese girl,
And I
that
also think,
Chinese
like,
girl.
sorry. I was gonna say, I also think some people feel very connected. Like my father is that's so weird. Is Puerto Rican. He's a white skinned man. If you ask that man what is he, he's gonna say I'm black because my wife is black and my kids are black. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what he would say. Is it? I don't know. That's how the man chooses to identify. Birth certificate, not his choice. They put down white on that. I think he always resented that. When he was born, you choose black or white. That was it between the races. There was not that little Hispanic category or other, whatever it is. He resented that being on his birth certificate. He was like, I'm not white. And then there, Hispanic people, it's like we all look different. Some of them look black, some of them look white, some of them, look like something in between. So I don't know. I feel like it can be, it's like what you identify with, what you grew up around.
Right.
So, I mean, people say like Latinos are literally black folks.
That's what I
They're
believe.
mixed. And there's a lot of people who don't want to hear that. Agreed. Because if you don't go through the struggle of black people, you don't get to use it. King, you know how I feel. I do. I do know how you feel. And I do understand how a lot of people feel. And we don't all feel the same because, like I say, I don't police the word. But I definitely understand and respect when people have their perspective.
I feel away. I wasn't here last week. I was on a little vacation. I was in New Orleans, went to a restaurant. White folks walked into the restaurant behind us, legit playing Cardi B out loud on her phone. Whatever part came up in the song, nigga, she said it. I said, and I was like, I was sitting with my brother. I needed that bitch to hear me. I was like, did you hear what she said? On that phone, I was like, I want to see you do it again. You're too comfortable.
Yeah.
We're in a public space. Like, don't ruin my lunch. Check yourself.
That's
wild.
Like,
I don't care what song you're singing. You shouldn't even be playing that song right now anyway at lunch. Like, you don't know what I like.
Right.
Yeah, and just relax. Like,
well, you can tell where the hell she grew up at.
Yes.
Lord.
So Devin said, why my thing is, why does it want to be said by everyone so bad? And that's how I feel. Like, we can't have, like, we shouldn't, I mean, some people feel like we shouldn't be saying it, but damn, if we gonna say it and we know that it's like, we just flipped the word and we done flipped it.
Say this word.
Yeah, but it's like, we can't have nothing. Like, Spanish people
get whatever I want to say. Ain't no white person gonna tell me I can't say the word nigga.
Yeah, everybody gonna say that.
I'll say what I please.
Exactly, but I'm saying black people. It's black people who feel like nobody should say it or feel like they get offended when they hear it. You know, especially older black folks. Like, they don't want to hear two young folks saying like nigga. They be like, hey. So I get that, but at the same time, like, it's our word. So if I'm gonna be policed by anybody at the work or debate about it with anybody, it be somebody else that's black. Not I shouldn't have to debate with nobody outside my race about this damn word. Like,
Ta-Nehisi Coates has the best little clip about this. He was doing a talk. Woman stood up and asked, like, something, why is it okay for black people to call each other nigga and not for someone else to do it? He was like, and I love this example. He was like, I hear my wife and her girlfriends talking all the time, saying, bitch, you playing, bitch this, bitch that. He was like, I would never jump into the conversation and be like, bitch, you.
Right. I'd go like, record go scratch.
That's not your place. That's not your community. That's not your conversation. That's your wife, but you know better because you don't want to disrespect her. You're not a part of her friend group, so that's not okay. The reason why you can't say nigga because you are not a part of that group. And we may say it to each other colloquially or whatever the case may be, but coming from you, that shit feels different, so you can't say it. Like, period. Like, that's it.
Mm-hmm. And that's just like when you people who not in your friend group try to jump in and say a joke that, like, we might joke about something within the group, but you ain't there yet to say certain shit. I might be live with a backhand your ass. Like, we ain't that cool. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like,
we know what friend is a hoe. We don't say that.
That was just an example, y'all. We don't live like that.
No, we don't.
No. Please be on the pod.
So listen. Okay, so we all on the same page. Scheme might let you get away with it. Me and Moni, we gonna be ready. So if you say it, you better be ready to get a black eye.
I'm lenient with the Hispanic people. Yeah, the only part that gets me, that's hilarious, is when you don't know English and you're like, hola, ¿cómo están? Nigga.
Yeah. And
it's a little weird.
That's what I mean. It's like the Chinese people do that too. Like, y'all can flip back and forth between y'all languages. Like, just stick to y'all shit. Like, don't be coming into our shit talking about N, and then y'all go back speaking code and we don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Like, no, I don't like that.
My.
I didn't like it. All right, now listen. We had to wait for Moni to get here for this one because I told her she had this. I want her to the way she introduced it to us is the way I want her to verbatim introduce it to y'all.
I did not write this. This came from another person. Let me read it. Hygiene sex. That's cute. We don't say what it really is. Ready? Why niggas need their women to be Irish Spring fresh for intimacy, yet their dusty, dirty, non-showering asses want their vinegar balls in your mouth. And that's what.
So, yeah. Now, listen. For me, and I've said this in a couple of my songs, I don't mind the funk. But, listen, the funk has to be created with us. We're gonna both show up fresh. and we're gonna create our funk together. Don't show up here already funky or twangy. No.
No.
But you can keep the windows closed and you know what I'm saying, keep our funk in here, but don't come in here already funky. That's not sexy. But like
No, that's different. We changed the whole situation. Because men roll around all day. I was in the car, I was at work, and then I'm rolling through. Can I put my balls in your mouth?
hey, and there's some females that be into that because you could be like, oh, I'm about to hop in the shower. They're like, oh no, come here right now.
And some men are into that as well.
Yeah, so that's cool. But I just gave you one about how I feel about it. Like, no.
But I think it is more like
Until,
the
yeah.
men making these demands and requirements and just bringing themselves as they are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they want your booty fresh out the shower. They want your feet freshly lotioned and socked up out the shower.
You have to smell like water, as if that's a natural fucking.
Right, smell like water. But your drawers ain't getting changed on a daily basis. Your feet is cutting down to the bone and they ashy and dry. So why do they have these requirements?
And a ball loves to be musty.
A ball loves
them
to
balls
be musty.
Them balls be working.
Y'all don't know the
Y'all don't know the half.
They
them balls and them thighs be playing pitter patter all fucking day. And don't let it be a hot summer day and it's stuck to the thigh, man. Listen, y'all.
And then just come offer it up in the evening, like I'm here.
Yeah. So the ladies gotta be like, gotta smell like cocoa butter.
Yo,
but the guys be out here dusty and crusty. How does that work? Moni, tell us how you feel about it.
I feel, y'all already know how I feel. It's so funny. I was talking to somebody today and he definitely mentioned putting his balls in my mouth. But then had all this stuff like, I hope that you're clean shaven. I hope that you smell good. I hope. And I'm like, you didn't say anything about what your balls look like. Right.
You
should be like, yo, girl, these balls. What did Dave Chappelle say?
I don't know.
Balls with the faces and shit. Like,
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. They don't care. I think men, they just like, this is me. This is what it is. And I think that's just what it is. Like, we live in a sexist society. Men are just like, this is what it is. It's what I have to offer. It doesn't matter if it's nothing.
Right.
I'm going to shoot my shot, even though you're way out of my league.
Pitter patter.
Just like this.
It's not hygienic. Anyway, in any way, point, period, a lot of men lack true hygiene from fragrance to shower length. I can deal with our funk, maybe a little work pussy, but overall, a lot of men have no idea what hygiene is, and that is very true. That is very true.
I don't know. Maybe, I feel like every guy that I've messed with has been on point. Maybe one, meh, but he wasn't dirty.
Yeah.
He had a physical job.
And that's another thing. I think that it's like, okay, like society, like, okay, man, you know, we work hard, we brawny, we dirty, we on the railroad all fucking day. So it's like, ooh, come home and be dirty, and like it's fantasized, it's sexualized. But a woman, nobody
see a man doing hard work. Like, that is a thing. I love to see men doing stuff around the house.
Yeah, but you don't want him to come home with his auto mechanic fingers in your mouth. But you don't want him coming home with his auto mechanic fingers like, shh.
You know what? It's okay.
Baby, shh.
It's a flesh grab.
Uh-huh.
Hey, yo, I was introducing my coworkers, because you know I work in a little small town. Like, and it's really funny because a lot of stuff that is like natural and funny that we all know about, they don't. But basically, I'll tell them about hoop nuts.
I'm not familiar.
You're not familiar with hoop nuts? I know somebody in the comments know what hoop nuts is.
After you play basketball and you're not.
Yeah, it's just like you just come straight from the court and just be like, blam. You put it on the old lady. So it's like, well, they didn't understand what that was. And I explained it. Like, ew, gross. I'm like, y'all out here fronting. Y'all know. Y'all done got here with the hoop nuts before.
I think that everybody done had a sporadic moment where just after a day, you get into it. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. But like I
No,
said,
and
some
I
people
feel
don't
like
change their drawers.
if you're in a relationship, if
For
you're
sure.
anything long term where you are sleeping in the same house as a person, y'all going to work and coming home, at some point something is going to be funky, and you're just going to keep going about your business. Like as
Yeah.
long as you're not always stank.
Right.
It's
Listen,
good, but I mean, the occasional day, like it goes down sometimes.
Are
yeah.
y'all mouth kissing with morning breath with that shut up?
No. with that fucker bark. No.
Well, I'm so I'm really used to living with people, like with guys.
Oh,
Sometimes the breath is stank. You just don't breathe in my face like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it has to be something different.
that is love, baby.
It's not. I mean, maybe it is, but it's like when you live with somebody, that person's body is not always gonna be fucking
you've seen
Irish
them.
spring trash. They're gonna wake up, their breath is gonna be stank,
And
especially
y'all still gonna be horny.
It ain't nobody got time for no freshen
You
up.
gotta be like this.
that period. That's it. And if you know what it is, you gotta be like
I'm into the spontaneity of it all, but it's like also I'm gonna have a window cracked and I'm gonna need some ventilation. But yeah, but morning breath for sure. Yes, thank you. Morning breath is different. Morning breath is a little different.
the married woman.
Yeah, I was about to say, didn't our girl just get married? Like
you
in that morning through. Stop fronting. You in that morning through.
Kids said no, y'all better sneak away and
yeah, we know the truth.
Wait. I'm talking about maybe the baby relationship where she's like, no. We've been in it long. Go brush your teeth.
Yeah.
Get out of my bed and brush your teeth.
I'm like, no, it's okay. The breath will be stank.
Like, nah.
Give it another year, Moni. Like
that, yeah. I'll get it.
But I do think there's a little bit of a double standard. And it's just like that with everything with women.
She know because my kid really is like serious as hell. Like she a Leo, so she really would be the one like, okay, go brush your teeth real quick. Like and it'd be like, and her face would be like this.
This ass will be here when you get back.
Gargle at least.
Like just real quick. Real quick. Like that's my kid for sure. That's why she
Wait. A little bit of a segue question. Interesting. So let's say this is slightly different, but it's related. Let's say you're involved in oral pleasure. Do you get the sloppy kisses afterward? If you're decorating a face?
See, listen.
I want to know because you know how men are.
Jeesh couldn't even keep a straight face with that.
Listen, baby.
It was like
we trying to protect the brand of Jeesh, but listen.
No.
I'm nasty, or than probably the average bear. And that's what I'm gonna say on that.
All right, so Jishi is Jishi.
average bear.
So Jish is with the Okay.
Look at our audience. Y'all are out here playing. Ain't it Tuesday?
We got some support in the audience. All right. We had that at home.
Freak nasty.
Today is my 4-year wedding anniversary.
For love.
There's nothing off limits in my house. So
I hear that.
That's right. I know that's right.
I'm joking.
Yeah, so we nasty over here, y'all. It's okay.
And
a group of filth.
All right. I like it.
All right, let's wait and see this one. I'm here.
What?
Into this one. Ah.
All right, stank. Throw the stank on it. What is it? Tell us, G.
How y'all splitting the bill when you go out with your friends?
Listen, if
How
you petty,
many are
Do
your
you pick and choose the people you go out with? And I'm gonna start.
I feel a way about
go
this.
ahead. Go ahead, Steve. Go ahead, Steve.
When y'all go out for dinner, how many ways is reasonable to split the bill? There was some shit floating around. Somebody split the bill. They were trying to split it upwards of 20 ways. And we
Police got called.
And the police got called. And they were like, no. Y'all need to get it together.
Police got called. So, damn, I forgot what I was going to say at first, but I literally police. If I know that a friend is finicky with tipping, I have a friend who's finicky with tipping, and they like to go out and eat. And I'd be like, I'm not going anywhere. You don't like to tip. Like, do you plan to be tipping when we go out? And that's how I deal with them.
Mm-hmm.
Splitting the bill 25 ways. I think that when I'm with a larger group of people, we usually already got it together. So I never had this craziness.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because if we're doing a bigger group, we're probably doing something fancy anyway, pre-planned celebration. So it's already together.
Yeah. I mean, I've been in situations where I've been out with people where it was a big group, but it wasn't my group of people. It was like a friend's group. So I was just there. And then I've also been out of a group with like people that it was kind of like we haven't hung out a lot, maybe like a work situation where we go out. I do not like to sit anywhere and fuss about a bill. We are all working. We are all out. You knew when you came out, you were going to have to pay for your food, your drink, and the tip. If I don't like, I'm also like, I take it to this extreme just to make shit easy. Yo, order reasonably. You know what the fuck everybody is ordering. If everybody's getting an appetizer, an entree, and a drink, get a fucking appetizer, entree, and the drink. When that bill comes, just split that shit evenly. Everybody pay up, whatever. If you have to have like another drink or whatever, when the bill comes, you know you need to put up some extra money. Yes. I don't think anybody should have to tell you as an adult how much money you should put up. You need to calculate. I also don't like when people pull out a calculator and then want to put it down to the cent of what they put up. Like, don't do that with me. And we're not going to ask this waiter to split this shit no more than 2 ways.
Right.
Like, that's it. I don't like the tackiness. I don't like it. Like, it's just, I don't like it.
I'm just saying, when it comes to that, like, do not be tacky. But, yeah, I don't do that. Also, yeah, like, listen. And then as I hate, if it's 25 of us, there's no reason if everybody putting up money that the bill should be short, because y'all should already be putting up. Y'all should be adding y'all tip in then some. So it's like, why the fuck is it even short in the first place? Who eating good and didn't bring no money? Like, don't come with me if you didn't, or it need to be discussed. Like, especially with a whole bunch of us. Like, if it's in my like a small group of us.
Money make me uncomfortable. Every time I'm in that situation, I just be like, here, like, just
see, yeah, that's for me. I'm one thing about me. I'm not gonna fall out with nobody over about money. Like, but at the same time, it's like if you know you ain't got shit and we about to go somewhere, that need to be known. Like, so I can know, because don't put me on blast, because I will. Like, I will.
Yes,
I will leave your ass there. Like,
I can't make it, or yo, you got me. Something.
Yeah, simple. It ain't. I'm not petty. Like, I'm not confrontational about money either. So it's like, oh, I got you. I even slide you your money so you can pay for it yourself. Like,
yes, you don't even
like, it ain't even nothing like that.
And nowadays, the servers, they do that in advance. They'll figure out how are you paying, who's together.
Yeah.
You know, like, are you guys a couple? Are you guys a small group here with that longer table? Because yeah, you just gotta be up. You gotta let them know up front, and it shouldn't be an issue. They'll hand out individual tickets, but I don't imagine like them people must have been out of pocket.
Yeah, I just don't think you should do. It's not reasonable.
Yeah, everybody throw in a card. You
We're
flip over
together. We can pay together. Like we can figure this shit out.
And like we out together. Obviously, I'm not gonna leave you hanging, but it's just about how you go about certain shit too as well. But 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna be like, hey, okay, it ain't shit. Like we figure it out when we leave. Here you go. I'll throw in the extra and we figure it out. But like it depends on how you go about it too. Now don't just be like.
Yo, I'm dead. Cause that really be it. Just looking around and shit. You in the bathroom, like.
Or you got a phone call. Hold on, I'm gonna take this real quick. Like, no, take this
Right.
bill too.
See somebody do. Now, sis, you know you ordered all the appetizers. Like you know you did. We're sitting. You know you did. You should not. You should be the last person worried about money. The bill came around. She sat there and waited for everybody else to put up their money to see how much it came up to see how much she would have to put in. I was like, really? Like, so, because you know, some people are going to naturally just throw extra. Just, you know, so shit is not messy. And like, I always do that. Like, all right, a little bit, so the shit is not messy.
Right.
Now you sitting there like. Let's
watch it all come together. Like
I know my food was 40, but I'm trying to pay 35. Like,
right.
What is
let me head over home.
And I feel like if you pocket pension like that, you probably don't need to be going out to eat. Because me, I'm a person when I go out to eat, I like to not be worried about because I'm greedy. I'm like my eyes get bigger than my stomach. So it's like I want to be comfortable enough to be able to order what I want to order and be like not be like, okay, so it was 35.47. Okay, let me put out my quarters. Like if I gotta do that, I don't even comfortable enough to go out nowhere.
Don't even go.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I can't do it like that, then
when I'm checking the menu before I go, like you know what I'm saying? Like, is this shit within my range today?
Right.
Yeah, for real. But most of my people, it ain't even be like that. Like I said, it be understood before we go. Cause I'm that person. I'm like, no, I'm gonna see this one. They're like, come on. So they already know. I'm like, nah. But sometimes I'm acting funny. But most times, like my money funny. So I'm like, I'm straight. Yeah, and they're like, come on, we got you. Like, all right, I guess like a mosey on.
I get
it. If I don't got it, I don't got it. I'd be like, yo, it's not a good week. My money is tight.
Right.
Hit you on the hip, son. Like, I don't know.
Agreed. Shop DMX.
I know. I always had a soft spot in my heart for DMX. Always.
R.I.P. DMX.
He always like reminded me a little bit of my father.
That's that New York blood.
Coincidence. Yes.
Does your dad bark?
Loud man that was all over the place. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
DMX was definitely an idol of mine as well. Like,
also, my friend growing up had like that was her favorite artist, so just heard him a lot.
Yeah,
I heard that you could always see him around the neighborhood.
But he be out. Y'all, do y'all need me to tell the DMX story again from season 1?
I don't know. Is it DMX? I remember. I'm saying, is that story appropriate?
It's appropriate. It's D. It's DMX.
All right. This is the real spirit of DMX. All right. Chilling in Harlem. This is probably the early 2000s. So DMX is still kind of big, but you know, Jimmy Jazz, 125th Street. Was in there. DMX walks in. My cousin is wild, crazy, you know, whatever. It was fun hanging out with her. So he's at the register paying. She runs up and she's like, oh my God, DMX, can I get the autograph? And he was like, I swear. Looked at her and was like, hey, yo, shorty, stop acting greasy. Every time I think about it, I'd be like, yo, that's DMX. So I was just standing there, and of course, I wanted an autograph too, but I'm scared after that. I'm like,
you didn't want to be greasy.
Greasy. So I was like, can I have an autograph, please? I still have it on a little pink post-it. It's just like DMX, something like One Love DMX or something like that.
That's what's up.
Yes. But he was like, he is who he is. I don't think he had any security with him. He was like with a couple of people chilling.
He about it. He don't need no security. My brother and my dad, he was in Philly a lot because his dad lived here. So my brother and my dad, they was like, we almost got hit last night. They was driving crazy. They pulled into the gas station, blah, blah, blah. and out came DMX.
Mm.
So that was an interaction they had with him. It was the same. He was hype. He was like, I'm out here trying to visit my dad. But you're about to kill people, brother.
Yeah.
So I think that, whenever we seen him, that was him authentically.
Yeah.
He was live
on
at
10.
all times. Yeah.
Even his stage performance, he used to always be like, I don't want a hype man. And he used to be on the stage going hard, rapping everything, out of breath. He had asthma, but he was just like that much of a performer. Like he used to give his all.
And he had the cutest Wendy interview.
Oh, I have never
a little bit before he passed away. They both were apprehensive. He was like, I was hesitant about being here.
Mm-hmm.
They both were like, we're here. And he was like, last time I was able to come on your show, I didn't want to do it. When I took the show, I knew I wasn't going to do it. I waited till the last second to cancel. And then he finally made it. They had a cute little interview. It was good.
Aww.
I watch Wendy like a crackhead.
I don't.
I used to. I ain't got the time. I'm usually at work. But she's had several guests where she's like reconciling on the thing, crying. It's good that we're in this space type thing. So, with all her years of being messy, she has those moments a lot.
Yeah.
But I love when they happen. Does she have one with him?
The only image in my head of Wendy is her with them emphysema things on her legs, crying on that. She looked like a Muppet.
That thing was raw.
One of them.
Tears.
I remember the infamous Whitney interview. That's one of my favorites because
Whitney.
She said, I bet you and Bobby Brown had wild circus sex, don't y'all? Wendy said, all right, Wendy, don't let me meet you outside, Wendy. You was going too far.
Whitney was on there next to her girlfriend.
Yeah, they was on there they was
talking about Bobby.
That interview is just entertaining. Like,
it was
they
good.
both. Yeah.
All right, talking about Whitney and Bobby. We know they had some wild sexcapades. Was Whitney really cheating? Can you cheat respectfully?
Oh.
What is a respectful cheat? Does a respectful cheat exist?
No.
No, that's it. Geesh, you ever cheated respectfully?
Nobody should just expect that in a relationship. I expect you to cheat, so cheat respectfully.
Not even I expect you to cheat, but I mean, didn't Queen Naija put out a whole song? Every time I listen to that song, I'm like, this is not empowering. But it's love me good, lie to me. Like literally. Like this is a culture, a thing that is definitely happening. I'm about to go look up lyrics right now because
remember, what's that guy's name? If you're done, keep it on the low.
No, yes.
Keep
it, yes.
Cause my heart can't take it anymore.
Tell me so I can leave your ass.
Listen, the way my discernment set up.
Hey, look, love me good and lie to me, but they hear these words and call me foolish, call me stupid. Like what the hell I'm doing? I've been in the studio and focused on my music. Ain't got no time to press you about them hoes that you've been screwing. Cause I know where I stand. Know I got the key to your heart in my nightstand. You're gonna find out that testing out the water ain't exciting as you thought it was. You'll be coming right back. And then the whole chorus is love me good and lie to me. Don't want broken promises. Don't want apologies. I don't want to be the one complaining. Long as you don't see nobody that I hang with. Love me good and lie to me. Come on.
The bar is low these days.
Lie to me. Lie to me. Come on. Every time I hear that song, I'm like,
the bar is gone. The bar is gone.
How do you love somebody good? How do you put those two things together? Love me good, lie to me. So loving you good is, and this is a real thing also.
A lot of people don't want to go through the hurt.
I will lie to my girl because I want to protect her. I tell these hoes the truth because I don't care about them. What?
That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. But you mouth kissing another person and you bringing it home.
And she's
That's not
sitting there
protecting
saying,
anything.
lie to me. She's sitting there saying, lie to me. Like, you can't care about yourself and say that.
So do you guys understand the cheating respectfully thing or no?
I mean,
I think that's what respectfully would be, right? To be clean about it.
Yeah, don't embarrass me. Don't let it be in the tabloids. Don't let nobody see you. Like, be clean. Make sure you
don't fuck with none of my friends.
Yeah, none of my friends, nobody close to me home.
My
like
relatives
that.
Don't make it sloppy. Don't flaunt it in my face. No, it's beyond that for me.
It is females that feel like that though. That feel like
it's a real thing. It's common.
It's common as shit.
And that's why men think it's okay. But those women are not cool with that shit. They are hurting somewhere.
Yeah,
like, yeah. How busy you are. I'm a very busy woman.
Right.
And there's never a point where I'm like, yo, lie to me to keep me happy. I don't deal with that type of dishonesty and just fantasy. It's fantasy.
Yeah. I don't think it's cool. I don't think it's a thing. So I don't think it should be expected that your partner's going to cheat. That's not natural. If you guys have an agreement to where you can date around, you can do your thing, just don't bring it to me. Fine, let it be there. But cheating respectfully, you're still cheating. It's not cool.
The cheating, it's the cheating is the dishonest part.
Like when they were talking about this, they were like, and it's crazy. You know, a lot of people, if you're married to higher up people, it's part of the culture. Blah blah blah. Nobody has to deal with it. Because my thing is, married for. But I know people are married for their security. They want that thing sitting at home for them and blah, blah, blah. But they were like, cheat respectfully. Don't have no babies. Don't treat them how you treat me. Don't make them feel like they are higher than me. Like, what? No.
You remember the Fab song? You remember the Fab song in the video where he brought them the same necklace and shit? He used to buy them the same Jordans. Like, this is a whole culture.
It is.
I don't hate a woman who thinks that she has any control over that situation. Just because your man comes home to you every night, you don't know the intimacy that goes on between that other person. And I've told y'all before, I have been in my youth, I have been the other woman. I've been the bitch that the man was telling the truth to. And literally, I heard these types of things. And it's silliness. It is silliness because they also bring up the thing about this being helping their relationship in some way because they get some sort of relief or something different that they're missing. So they don't have to go whatever it is. I don't know. I don't think there's a respectful cheat unless it's not a cheat and it's an agreement.
Right.
We have agreed to do this and that's it.
And that's the only way it's gonna be around. But I feel like a lot of people in relationships love to justify shit. That's like, okay, if you accept it, but don't justify it because I'm not putting up with that shit. Just say that's how y'all do y'all thing. But don't be like, well, if you want to keep no, that's not a standard to be in a relationship. It's to be ready to get cheated on.
I feel like the cheat respectfully happens it can only come from a place of you getting tricked. Because if you came into the situation and we had an agreement, that's an agreement. That's not a respectful cheat. If we came into the situation and you cheated on me and hid it from me, at some point I had to find out something. You had to get caught.
Mm-hmm.
And then it had to be, all right, I'm going to let this go, or I'm going to allow it because it's not affecting my life. My lifestyle's not in my face. What your girl don't know won't hurt her. You know, there's so many, every song in the world is coming into my brain because it's just what your girl don't know won't hurt her.
See, when I hear the term, I think of more of more of a couple with a status, you know what I'm saying, more of a hip hop couple or a political couple who is more so it's probably a little bit of romance, but it's more of an arrangement anyway. So getting cheated on may not be as it might not be painful because we're not in love anyway. This is more of an arrangement, or it's more of a business. So it's like cheat respectfully. So
If you're not
our
Beyonce and Jay-Z,
but that's what I'm saying. Like that type
No,
of
I think-
status, that type of status quo.
It can be that, Jeesh, but it's also when you're in that type of high profile relationship, you have built a lot with this person, and it's just a lot to let go.
Yeah, that too. Like you
know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, it's a lot. You may love the shit out of them, like, yo, like what we have together works. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna stick around and let this, cheating stuff be whatever it is.
yeah.
I don't know. And you know what? And I'm making it seem so black and white, but it really isn't when you're in it. It's not when you're in it.
It's not.
But I don't think there's a such thing as a respectful cheat. We either have an agreement or we don't. You're cheating and lying to me, or you're not.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
Kind of really, but that's really what it is verbatim. Like as I said, people be justifying it, but it really is. It is or it ain't. Like,
yeah, because I think a part of that, like, a part of it being called cheating, because first of all, I don't want to just say men, but whatever, men. It's not. Nobody wants to have that conversation. Hey, girl, I'm going to cheat on you. I'm going to penetrate other women because that's the type of dog I am, and I don't care about your feelings. I'm gonna do me respectfully. Like, nobody's saying that. Nobody's saying that. That's uncomfortable to tell somebody, I'm going to hurt you.
Yeah.
But I'll do it respectfully.
It's not a convo. There's no.
You didn't finish the statement, Moni. It was, and this is what I do. Now take this credit card and go shopping. While I do what I do.
Heard you, boo.
Everybody, if you're in that relationship, you want companionship. You're not getting what you want out of that.
Mm-hmm.
And that credit card ain't going to keep you comfortable for too long. I worked with a dude who outwardly spoke about his marriage being a business deal.
Mm-hmm.
His wife was making more money, better credit. She could provide. They had 2 children, and it was a business. He was eating.
That's so scary.
He was eating, and he was macking on the side.
That's so scary. Oh, yeah. I hate that whole idea, man.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
What a king.
What a respectful king. That's hilarious. Future saw him.
That thing vicious.
Oh yeah. But that is so scary. To just that, and it's also like you're that committed to just being a mooch.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
The levels of materialism is no joke.
Yeah. But like Money said, it don't be black and white, because a lot of times, like, women have their thing too, that it's like, well, they gonna put up with certain shit for whatever reason as well, whether it's lifestyle, or it might be just having a man at home, regardless of what he doing. Like, it's always different perspectives too, on both sides.
Her thing, but that's then I don't know. Even if it's unspoken, like that's then an agreement. Because if I'm cheating, and I know you're cheating.
But to me, it's like that's a lot to be in a relationship. Just like if I gotta do all that and be single.
Ain't no woman cheating. She is gonna get chopped up.
No, are you kidding me? That is not how that shit goes.
It's some naive dudes out here too that's like, oh, my pumpkin is out at bingo. Like, no, she's.
I love my baby mother.
Yeah, right. Like,
I have a friend. Well, is doing an OnlyFans cheating?
Say it again.
Is doing an OnlyFans cheating?
If your partner
don't know about it,
want you doing
it. Yeah, they don't know about it. If I know you got an OnlyFans, then obviously
omission is a lie.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. He's up a scheme. I gotta sit on the
text. Oh, you need the story. Because, like, I was talking to my friend, and in the relationship, the girl is like, let me do my OnlyFans and I won't cheat on you. If you allow me to do this, I'm going to be faithful to you. And he's like, okay.
Well, that was her fix. It was OnlyFans.
But no.
But do you get the same fulfillment doing the OnlyFans that you would in a relationship?
No. Don't. This cannot happen.
Look at
No. This is a setup because I think 25 moves into the future. So you need to do OnlyFans so you won't cheat. So when OnlyFans is no longer fun for you, what the fuck are you gonna do then?
All right. You're
Do
already
some other
cheating.
scandalous shit that I'm uncomfortable with so you don't fuck other people while you're with me?
And that's all. That's what I'm saying. Like that was her fix for the time being. It's gonna be something because it's like okay, OnlyFans is you fucking other people still, but it's like oh, it's a business. You getting paid, but even still, like you said, when you get bored with that or when business ain't business, you are gonna still be looking for that extra little umph.
And then it's
still
gonna be like,
cheating.
well, you let me do the OnlyFans, so like this is not gonna be too much. And then,
so Backpage is not a big deal, nah.
No, you know what I'm saying? After that, you drive in the car, she's in the back seat. Like, no, we're not doing that.
We're going down a rabbit hole, but I just read this story where this nurse got fired for sleeping with a patient on her OnlyFans.
Oh my God, a patient.
Jeez.
She allegedly knew this patient from a past time, but apparently they also screwed on the OnlyFans. And now she's ranked at like the top of the top.
Get your money.
She don't need to be no nurse no more.
Job that she can support herself with that money.
She lost her job.
People be getting banned off the OnlyFans.
Support herself with that money.
Oh yeah. She rich now.
Yeah.
That OnlyFans money ain't no joke.
It ain't.
Okay, Jeesh.
What do your checks look like, Jeesh?
He was like, it ain't.
Leave me alone. We had that at home.
You got OnlyFans money in the bank.
Y'all gotta listen. If y'all want the link, y'all gotta DM my personal page.
Give the link. This is brother.
You said what?
We could have put that here.
I said if you need to drop a link, this is the place to do it.
No, this is my wholesome family. It's a whole other world for that.
Okay.
The kids be at home, you know. You saying
it's after 8 p.m. He's to 10.
Right.
These kids still be up on the damn tablets these days.
In the morning.
Ain't no street lights no more. It's just like turn that. I'm gonna take the charger.
You know what?
I hate until it die.
I love like the boys that are on their bikes out in Philly. And he does his whole little thing with the kids. He goes from city to city. And he'd be like, where we at? And they'd be like, outside. Where we at? Outside. I'm like, yes, go play.
Yeah,
go pretend like your children.
Those were the days.
That's live. We used to go fire hydrant hunting. Like we would all get on our bikes and we would be so hot we would be going and busting up fire hydrants.
Thing that cut the fire hydrant on?
Mm-hmm. Yes. And we would be out there until the fire department came and turned it off. Usually. I can't believe I'm admitting this, but like usually our street would flood after we did that. So and the water would come to our porches. And some of the kids, me, one of the baby kids, we would play and we would go swimming in the water. My mom would come home. My mom would come home and be like, get your out of that water.
Y'all were flooding the block.
We used to be in our trunks, our shirts, like, because the water would come to it was a dip and the water would come up to our porch and it would flood.
You punched his house, son.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't believe I'm admitting this, but yeah, we used to be in that water. It's like, Mama, everybody else out there, get your ass in the tub.
Them germs eating up your bones.
See, but listen, that's why my immune is strong these days. I'm like, listen,
Corona, who?
You said I could go to Cali for how much? all right, Deltas. Let me.
And that's it.
I ain't worried about no COVID. I swam in sewers.
It's hilarious.
No,
yeah, that's mad funny. A mother will come and snatch you. You know what my mother used to do? I got to be around 10, 11, 12 years old. Started getting boobies and stuff. So I used to be outside without a bra on, but I was still young. So like, but I just, developed. I used to be outside. My mother used to be like, get in the house and go put a bra, like, you saw my act. Go into the motherfucking house and put a bra on.
Go put your nipple.
I had my little trainer or whatever. I don't even think I had a trainer. I think I was straight up in a B cup at like 11. But
that's hilarious.
My mama was bougie and I was a baby kid, so it's like I represented her. So she's like, no, you bring your ass in here.
Okay.
Mama ain't playing with you.
Damn, son.
Y'all. For next week, we are gonna have a guest. We have guests for the next 2 weeks, having a little financial episode where we're going to talk about finances, how to get your money right, get it tight.
Get it right, get
If
it tight.
you want to learn about keeping your dollar together, be at the next episode because we got a financial literacy expert next
And
episode.
bring your notebook because
Bring
it's
your
going to be good.
questions, your notebook. We'd
Yes,
love
bring your
to see y'all in
questions.
the
Be
chat.
ready.
And then the week after that, we're going to have a nice little music episode.
A little reunion
A
episode.
reunion music episode, which is always fun.
Yeah, it's going to be live.
But until next time, family. Peace.
Jeez.